Greetings and salutations, this is Philly Cat and welcome back to Dream Daddy. We have one more second date to go before we start the endings. What's up, Robert? I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times, and Dadbook says he hasn't even read them. I haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. I decided to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I'll walk away from my computer because at this point, I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work, the house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I never got to do that, actually. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. Okay. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Aw man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375 degrees, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? Almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract, duh. Oops, I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of those beautiful art is made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. Amanda's going to be so excited. The kid loves a good pie. I have a seat at the kitchen table and do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops, what smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside.
Yeah!
Hey, it's not done. Be patient.
Huh?
What's your angle here? What?
Hmm?
Pies are objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? Nothing. Can a dad pick his daughter a pie for no reason other than to make her happy? I don't trust you.
Ah.
I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready.
Hmm?
Huh. What?
Hmm?
Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like you might have baked the pie incorrectly. And you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's alright, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? That's brilliant. Well, was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you... Just eat the pie, Panda.
Huh.
I cut us a few slices and we sat down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite. What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth.
Huh.
No, I just burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you.
Ah.
I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right, the pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the whole new house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Actually, that is true.
Hey!
Dad, your sleeve is on fire. I rather think and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I cleaned up the kitchen and played a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner, I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decided to check Dadbook one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert. Huh, hope he's okay. Turn out the lights down. Turn out the lights and lie down. Of course. Hey. Chris. Hey. Chris. Hey, Chris. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside. Oh, what is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, and I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. I look out my window, and sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against this pickup truck in my driveway. I open my door and try to figure out what's going on. Hey. Hey? Wanna hang? I was kinda sleeping. That's no fun. Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. Sure.
I don't
Cool.
know.
You plan on going out like that? I look down and realize that I am, in fact, not wearing pants.
Oh.
I mean, I don't mind. Right, 1 second. I bet you don't mind, Mr. Robert. I run aside and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside.
Hey.
Ready? Ready. Hop in. Jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car. I thought it was a truck, and we drive out of the cul-de-sac.
Oh.
You like Tom waits? Oh, this thing is shaky. Tom who? No. Love it. Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits, alright. He lights a cigarette and cracks the windows. We drive together in silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. He's kidnapping us. Or abducting us. We're not kids. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever I've gotten myself into, it looks like I'm in it for the night. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I just can't place. We'll let the silence rest. I remember what Robert said about hating small talk and decide to keep my mouth shut. He notices me staring. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous. Just hang on, we're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car, and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of the truck and pats the space next to him. Oh. I sit down and take in the view. That is beautiful. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's so gorgeous. This is where I come to... What? I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? This is my little spot where I come to think. You have a lot of those. That's cool. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. It glints in the moonlight and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife. Oh. Please don't stab me. Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab him with that either. Robert takes a knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it. Oh. I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was going to stab you just now? What? No.
Oh.
Hate to break it to you, but I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. Play along. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years, I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will. 2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Nothing gets past you, huh? Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell you when you're kidding. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. Have you ever whittled before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check. Chris, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're just missing it before you've even tried it speaks volumes about your character.
Hmm.
However, because I've got to know you for some time and I've come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute that to ignorance instead of malice.
Huh.
What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground, perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up.
Huh.
The most important thing to remember while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood is going to splinter. Isn't the most important thing safety?
Hey.
No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. I look at his damn hands. They're callously covered in little white scars. They are very nice hands.
Ah.
You can't make a stick alma without breaking a few hand eggs. Don't tell me I have to whittle.
Knife that wood.
Oh no. Huh. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I making a pencil? Why isn't it doing the thing? That's a good start. What is it? It's a knitting needle. But only one? You have made a useless knitting needle. Okay. It's a tongue depressor. Or a popsicle stick. What about this one? It's a flatworm. Gross. You made a flatworm. Oh, that's brilliant. So what is this thing gonna be? Are you serious? It's a toothpick. What's the story here? It's a bubble popper. Not to burst your bubble, but there aren't any bubbles around here. Have to admit, I did not expect this. Now what? What's this? It's for a Ouija board. Now all you need to do is carve up a board and reset, and also maybe carve a ghost. This is why I don't do things like this in real life. Although I suspect doing it in real life would be easier. What is this? A self-portrait. Spitting image of you. You made a masterpiece. What is that? What do we have here? It's an ambidextrous chopstick. It's a stick. You made a chopstick ambidextrous. Oh, that's hilarious. I imagine there's actually something that you could make with this that was actually pretty cool if you only knew how the hell to do it. What is that? If you keep this up, you'll be a whittling pro in no time. Hey, it's my new friend! He's beautiful. I'm happy for you. You made a new friend. Not that this isn't cool, but exactly how long can this continue? Oh, it has leggies. Is it a doggy, maybe? Or a horse? Or, what do you call it? Sir Horsington the Brave. Brave and noble name for a brave, noble creature. Aww. That's awesome. She's gonna love it. That was actually pretty cool. This game is unexpected at every turn. Hey, Duke! Quit butt biting! Robert and I sit in silence for a while, carving our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife. Ah! While I'm distracted, the knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wooden carving. Oh no! Robert is lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over. He reaches into his jacket again. How much stuff does this guy keep in there? And pulls out a red banana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around in his car. He comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic into the cut. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up.
Oh.
You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what such as a tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy? I guess I'm a real riddler now. That you are. Be careful, though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Tons of them out here, you know. Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff? Mothman is bullshit, but yeah, the town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrence. What he said. You're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in this city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. You ever hear of the Dover ghost? I don't think so.
Hey.
Well, let me tell you a story. I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy, but she's a big pup. Pit bull. Real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods. Probably gets my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning.
Really?
It gets a little late and we set up camp, but it's different this night. Real quiet. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silent. Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life, right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate. We look around the clearing, nobody's there. But there's this feeling, not sure if I can quite describe it. I know someone, something, is watching us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know that I should be too. And then I see it in the distance. Man, but it's something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it. It just looked wrong. Big. Arms too long for its body. Black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me. Then it disappears. I hear one yelp from Betsy and turn around to check on her, but she's gone. Into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't think I've slept right since. Oh my god! We gotta find Betsy! It's terrible. Or you're full of shit, either way. Wow, Robert.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Oh?
They say that if you listen closely on quiet nights, nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. A howl resonates through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay, Robert, real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me. Right?
Uh-huh.
I was messing with you up until literally just now. Ha! Okay, so there is no Betsy who was murdered by an evil Dover ghost. I totally made that camping story up. I strain my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away, I barely can make out a shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something. Do you see that? We should go.
Really?
Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights when we make a slow crawl away back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that? The Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckle nervously. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve? Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves. We sit in silence for a little while longer. The fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city. Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. I had to get out of the house. Had to be around somebody. You doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second and lights up another cigarette.
Oh.
Been doing a lot of thinking. He takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in the sea of regret. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anything else. Or anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think... Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this.
Oh.
Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember all of the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's a great many of them, but there was always a light at the end of the tunnel, something that I held on to that kept me going.
Hey.
But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. Oh boy. Hang on a second. I'm glad you told me. It must have taken a lot for you to tell somebody this. You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be. Do you ever...
Oh?
wish you were a better father? Think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all the parenting books you want, but nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret or wish I could have done better. But I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does.
Hey.
It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter, and it seems perfect. It isn't. At least you're there for her. I stare out the window at the blur of passing trees. I just hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me. What did your dad do? It's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. Didn't think he ever once told me that he loved me. He cared more about his work than he ever did about me or my mom.
Oh.
Do you hate him? No. I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. He missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about all the happiest moments of my life, they're all with Amanda and Alex, and he just wasn't there. It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian prison.
Huh?
What? I turn and smile at him. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas.
Oh.
He pats me on the shoulder. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Robert drops me off at my place. As I'm about to close the passenger door, I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him. You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks and pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He gets out and waves. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where'd you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting.
Yeah.
You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda, you know what? It's fine. Think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking towards her room. Hey, Amanda?
Huh?
She stops. I love you. It's weird when you say it outright and sincerely like that, but I love you too. Night. I chuckle to myself, then finally decide to go to bed. Wow. Crime. Nice.
I'm lost in your oceanic eyes.
Wow.
Welcome.
Nice, Dad.
You've got dads.
Alright, well, that's the end of the second dates. So, next episode is when the endings start coming. So, yeah, get ready for that. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.